Hey, what's up, my beautiful people? This is Avi, and I'm so excited to share with you my experience traveling to Albuquerque for Albuquerque Zine Fest. This is a fest that happens every year, and I typically drive, but this year I decided to take Amtrak. And like I said before, I'm a big kid at heart and I love trains. I love riding Amtrak. I've gone many places across the country on trains, and this is no exception. I was super psyched to jump on this train. The first train is the San Joaquin line, which takes you down to Bakersfield. It's a really beautiful ride. The whole ride is really lovely, but this first portion, you sort of go inland to a lot of marsh land, some urban areas too, but it's really calming and meditative, and that was really my goal, is to take a trip that was really quiet and gave me some peaceful time. And fun fact, it used to go all the way to LA. This time, like I said, we stop in Bakersfield and we get a Amtrak bus. So we ride the bus from Bakersfield down to LA Union Station, which is a really quaint, lovely, restored, older station. And for this leg of the journey, the bus driver, Daniel, was super cool. He made us feel really safe. And it's not too long. I think it's about 2 hours to get to LA Union Station. And Union Station is super big and busy, but I got the train right away and took the Southwest Chief to Albuquerque, where I got to reconnect with my good friend Dina and her crazy dogs, Plancha, Chaco, and Emiliano. Chaco was so insane. I didn't get a chance to film him, but I hung out with Plancha. She's a sweetheart. And I also got to hang out with Ashley. This is the first time I've ever gotten my tarot read, so it was super cool. Such a fun experience. I won't show the whole reading or all of my final results, but just know that I was pleased and I'll probably do it again.
So you got the Tower, the Moon, Devil, Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands.
And I'm not gonna lie, I was so excited to be at Albuquerque. I was excited to show my new zines and comics, and it was held at the Special Collections Library, which is really just a archive or research library with hundreds and hundreds of books that you can check out while you're there. And finding it and loading in was super easy. Shout out to Myra, the main organizer. All the volunteers and library staff were super awesome, helped out, answered any questions. I'm super grateful. Thank you so much for allowing me to table at this event. I met so many cool people, so many cool comic book and zine enthusiasts, and actually ran into some return customers, return buyers. I really don't like to call them customers or buyers, just new friends, and reconnected with old friends, I guess is the best way to say it. And shout out and big ups to Christy, who was my table neighbor. We both had half a table together, side by side. Amazing energy. The whole show had great energy. Everyone was so enthusiastic, so generous, and I had so many lovely conversations. And I'm not gonna lie, shout out to Dina for bringing me water and leftover food. I normally don't get to eat much, so I appreciate you looking out for me. And it was really cool to see so many folks in the community show up. You mind being on video? No, no worries. I sold out of so many things. It was really overwhelming, actually. But this is one of the greatest things about making zines and comics, is sharing it with like-minded people and socializing with people that you don't have to explain all these things to. Again, just hanging out with people that I typically only get to see maybe once a year. Shout out to Ivy Rose. Shout out to Allison, who I met in San Francisco years ago and saw again this year. It's always amazing when that happens. And I had a quick turnaround back on the Southwest Chief to go back to Oakland. This was just a straight shot and amazing ride as well. I got to see really, really cool sunrise on the train, and I met some really cool people on the portion from Los Angeles to Oakland. I always love chatting people up on the train too. It's just a fun time. If you can get on an Amtrak train and even do a short Amtrak train ride, I highly recommend it. Maybe Oakland to LA, or even Oakland or San Francisco to Seattle. This route is really beautiful because the route from LA back to Oakland is on the coast, so there's just beautiful beaches, and further along, just really beautiful farmland. I tried to capture all the cows and farm animals. I really couldn't get great shots of those, but I did get wonderful shots of the ocean, wonderful shots of some of the old lighthouses, and some of the rock formations along the water. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and share. Stay tuned for more. You are amazing. Appreciate you so much. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Welcome. And follow me on Patreon, on Instagram, Blue Sky, and Facebook as well. Again, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.